Let's be honest, folks, government isn't exactly known for being everyone's favourite topic. It's often seen as this big, complicated mess. But here's the thing. We need government. It's supposed to work for us, the people. And for that to happen, there needs to be trust. Think of it like this. You wouldn't hand over your credit card to someone you don't trust, right? Well, government is entrusted with something far more important, our well-being, our rights, and our future. When trust erodes, so does our ability to address critical issues. Cynicism creeps in, making us question everything. That's why rebuilding trust is crucial. It's not about blind faith, but about creating a system that's transparent, accountable, and truly serves the people. Without trust, we end up with a government that's ineffective and unresponsive to the needs of its citizens. We deserve better than that. We deserve a government that works for us, not against us. And that starts with rebuilding trust. Now, you might be thinking, John, that all sounds lovely, but how do we actually build trust in this thing called government? Well, imagine this. A group of people whose sole job is to keep an eye on the government, like watchdogs with really impressive resumes. These are independent oversight bodies, and their job is to make sure the government is playing by the rules. They investigate allegations of misconduct, hold officials accountable, and recommend changes to prevent future shenanigans. Think of them as the referees of government, blowing the whistle on any foul play. But it's not just about catching the bad guys, it's about preventing bad behavior in the first place. Knowing that someone is watching and that there will be consequences for wrongdoing can be a powerful motivator for good behavior. And that, my friends, is how we start to rebuild trust. Let's talk about whistleblowers, those brave souls who risk their careers and sometimes even their safety to expose wrongdoing. These are the people who see something wrong and have the courage to say something about it. They are the canaries in the coal mine of government, alerting us to dangers we might not otherwise see. But blowing the whistle can come at a steep price. Whistleblowers often face retaliation, losing their jobs, reputations, and even facing legal action for speaking truth to power. It's enough to make anyone think twice before raising their voice. That's why we need strong whistleblower protections. We need to make it safe for people to come forward with information about waste, fraud, and abuse. Because without those protections, those problems will continue to fester in the dark corners of government. Section 4. Keeping score, audits and performance reviews for good governance. Now let's talk about accountability, because in government, things can get out of hand pretty quickly. That's why we need regular audits and performance reviews, much like those awkward conversations you might have with your boss. Audits are like financial colonoscopies. They might not be fun, but they're necessary to make sure everything is running smoothly. They help us track how taxpayer money is being spent and whether programs are actually achieving their intended goals. Performance reviews, on the other hand, are like report cards for government agencies, assessing their effectiveness and efficiency. This isn't about being punitive, it's about identifying areas for improvement and making sure that government is actually working for the people it serves. Section 5. No more smoke and mirrors. Transparency in decision-making. Ever feel like government decisions are made behind closed doors, shrouded in secrecy and fueled by backroom deals? Yeah, us too. That's why we need greater transparency in decision-making. We need to know how and why decisions are being made and who is influencing those decisions. Think of it like this. You wouldn't want your doctor to prescribe medication without explaining why, right? Well, government decisions have a far greater impact on our lives, so we deserve to know what's going on. Transparency isn't just about making information public, it's about making it accessible and understandable to ordinary people. Because when citizens understand how decisions are made, they can hold their leaders accountable. And that, my friends, is the foundation of a healthy democracy.